On a Friday, Jesus died on the cross to forgive our sins.
After he died, they grabbed him off the cross and put him in like this tomb.
They're wrapping him up like a mummy.
They're wrapping him up like a mummy.
A big stone covered, blocked it.
The Roman soldiers can guard it so no one tries to take the body.
On Sunday, the angel appeared. He rolled the stone away, and Jesus came out, and there was a bright light, and the soldiers didn't know what was going on, and passed out.
Jesus is here now. He said, I'm alive now. I'm gonna go tell everybody. Bye!
After the soldiers broke up, they went to the religious leaders. They told them what had happened, and the religious leaders then became scared.
To lie.
That the disciples stole the body and while they were sleeping.
The leaders then bribed them with money because possibly the soldiers were poor.
Like $40?
It had to have been a lot of money to spread those lies.
A decent amount, like $50.
The soldiers and Jesus had left.
Mary Magdalene and then her other friends, they came over.
Then they could put spices on him so that it didn't smell bad. Like really deep spices.
Like old, spicy buffalo sauce. That's what I would do.
Put salt on Jesus.
Jesus was gone. They didn't see Jesus, and all they saw was an angel telling them that, I know who you're looking for and he's not here. They ran away.
Mary ran, bumped into John and Peter, and then said that he is not in the tomb.
So they tried to raise.
I'm gonna win, duh.
They just wanted to have fun for a couple seconds. And John won because he was younger and faster.
And the younger you are, the faster you are. Yes, I won first.
I knew you would win because you're faster and younger than me.
They said, where's Jesus' body? I don't know. And then they went looking in the tube. They didn't see it. All they saw was wrapping.
Mary Magdalene, the second one, she ran. She came over there.
Mary was crying because she thought
She was like, ooh.
and she thought Jesus lost his body. And
No, someone took his body.
someone took his body.
And then she thought that it was the gardener behind her, except it was actually Jesus.
And then Jesus comes behind and says, why are you crying? And then she looks around and she sees him, but she keeps on crying.
Until he said her name, and then she was so happy to see him.
Jesus patted her on the back and she gave him a big hug and said, you're alive. And she's like, okay. That's me.
And then later in the day, the disciples were all gathered in one room.
So Jesus appeared in a room where all the disciples were.
One person was missing, which that was Thomas.
Jesus then asked for some food to eat.
So then he could prove that he wasn't a ghost.
They gave him all kinds of food like bread.
Bread and fish.
Fish and bread. Wheat bread.
Bread?
Bread. Corn. Pancakes.
The disciples then told Thomas about Jesus' visit.
And Thomas didn't believe in all of the disciples. But one thing he believed, only let me touch his holes and his scratch.
And then a week later, the disciples were with Thomas again.
Jesus just booms right in there.
Then Jesus appeared and then he said, touch my scars. And he was like, no, I believe now.
They were like, yeah, Thomas, touch it.
All the disciples were like, yeah, come on, touch him. I thought you said you don't believe it.
Said, no, I'm good.
So then he did believe. He said, I believe. And then Jesus said, blessed are those that haven't seen yet
And that means Jesus favors people that have never seen him but still have faith in him.
Jesus went up to heaven after 40 days.
I will be in heaven making like rooms for you guys.
I will be back soon. Jesus told them they have the job to do. Tell everything about Jesus. And he also said, go spread the good news that Jesus is now risen. He rised up. He went into heaven. He rised up.
The disciples were probably amazed to see him float away.
That's a miracle. They said, catch you later, alligator. Bye. That's most of a usual word when people leave.
I can't wait to come see you.
Jesus left and is now getting rooms ready in his Father's house.
Let's get in the rooms nice and clean.
And now we have a job to do. It's our turn to share the good news of God.
He that rose from the dead. We have to tell anyone.
I will be back soon.